Hello. Good
Hello.
afternoon, everybody. Hi, Anita.
Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Geeta. How are you
Good afternoon,
doing?
Shamli. Good afternoon, Geeta. I'm doing good. Geeta, what
So,
about
I think,
you?
I'm also doing fine.
how is Mumbai, Geeta?
Mumbai is getting back, I think.
Very
So,
good.
yeah.
I think one of the things which we did during this whole pandemic and the corona and was do these live sessions. And I think I've been missing you both. So it's great that we have an opportunity to do the live. We've called our session today as special love, special care. So we are going to talk more about the special things which we do, which is not your run of the mill things. And Anita and Geeta, and thank you so much for being partners in creativity. And I get asked this question very often: who makes these? Where do you get it done? Do you get asked these questions?
Of course, yes, we do.
Yes. Yes, we do.
So I tell them we do it, we make it. You do it? Yeah, we do it. Even yesterday, I had somebody ask this. So please, once again, to all our audience who are going to watch us later on or who are watching us now, sew a gift. We three partners in creativity, we design, we make our gifts, we personalize them, we customize them. Sometimes we create the design and we try to keep gifting as affordable as possible for everybody. So, Anita, want to say something?
Uh, so there's nothing like, who did it. Everybody picks up the needle, everybody picks up the thread. So it can be either of us. So there's no question as to who made it. It's either Shamvi, Anita, or Geeta. So a gift. So
End of the
Geeta?
day, I think the customer should be happy. That is what is our main aim.
So, talking about happy customers, we are very proud and grateful to Dr. Prasanna, who is a very well known gynecologist in Thane. She's been having her own clinic for more than 18 years. And she has happily consented to come on to our live show today, for which I'm very grateful. And I also hope that Dr. Prasanna will share some information about the work that she's doing, about the recently started geriatric care center. And I'm also going to ask her how and why she's a friend of Sewer Gift. So please give me a few seconds to welcome Dr. Prasanna and invite her in. Dr. Prasanna? Dr. Prasanna? Hello? I don't know. I think we've lost her. She's not here.
I'll just
Dr.
try.
Yeah. You could just put yourself on the mute, Geeta, while you're trying.
Yeah.
And let me, in the meantime, quickly go through our main theme for today. And I'm going to just share the screen till Dr. Prasanna comes on with the work which we have done with special love.
Okay.
So Anita and
She's just joining us. There's some technical issue. She's just joining us.
no problem. When she comes in, we can. In the meantime, if we could talk about. Could you just go ahead, Anita, and talk about the session that we have today, Special Love? Could you talk about this, Anita?
This was an adult bib that we did. When you have elderly parents, wheelchair bound or otherwise, who need help, they need to be fed, so we were requested, if we could, we always find baby bibs everywhere. So something for an adult was very uncommon in the market. So when we had a request, we went through some tutorials and did the basic measurements, and we came up with an adult bib for one of our friends. And I think they were really, really happy because it was like, removable, washable, easily, they could easily put it on with the Velcro. This was something I
Yes.
think was one of our beginning projects for
Yes,
the special love
absolutely.
session itself.
Yes, yes. Geeta was also here in Dubai at that time when we did this. And yes, the senior citizen was having problems with drooling, so that the chest could be protected. We had an opportunity to do this. And I remember we felt so happy because we were doing something which was not usual, and it was special love, like what our theme says here today. Uh, Let me move on to the next. The protection mat. Anita, go ahead.
The protection mat again, which was like, we've heard of mattress protectors, that's all I think we've heard in the market. There was nothing for a wheelchair, nothing for a chair, or nothing for a sofa. So when we had, again, adults, senior citizens who had the incontinence issue, or with children with special need, or who needed special care with this issue, we had a request from one of our friends for a child who was wheelchair bound, to have a protection mat. So what we basically did was have a towel onto which a PUL material was attached, which is the rubber sheet material, which you can say. So that was attached to the towel, because the basic rubber sheet would always keep moving. So the towel here gives it some weight and lets it stay onto the chair itself. So that was this we've been doing, like, this is a continuous
Yes.
thing that we've been doing, I think, once we
True.
started.
Like you said, it's also for, especially if girls or people, adults also, who have any problems during their monthly cycles, or if they're traveling to hotels, going to strangers' homes, they want to make sure that they are protected and they don't embarrass themselves. And we've had requests for these in various sizes. So because we are completely customizable, we have gone ahead. We also give the choice of the color of the towel to the customer. We've been able to personalize it in that way. Sensory blanket, I remember Anita, as usual, was working on her crochet, and she made a blanket. And then we read something about a special needs child, and the parent was trying to do something. So we wanted to, from our side, make a gift. And Anita, why don't you share the experience of making the blanket itself? What all are the components of it? If you could share with the audience, I think it would be very nice.
The time, I think we don't get to sit on the sewing machine. I guess the next best thing is to again pick up a needle, whether it's crochet or knitting needle, and the yarn, maybe a little thicker than the normal sewing thread, but it's always nice to work with a needle and thread anytime. So these are some things which we come up with when in our leisure time, when we are not sitting with our embroidery or the normal sewing machine. Blanket was just made for a baby. Started doing that, but when we came across this kind of a request, we thought, why not we try something else? So that's how we came, and we again grouped together for some ideas as to what could be possible onto the blanket so that the child can play around with. So we attached a zipper, then different kind of buttons. If you see, there is a button which can be like open close, and then there is a shoelace kind which the child can practice tying the shoelace, and there's a car just to give a little touch feel, the this that sense. There are different kind of material that's attached. One is velvet, one is cotton, and different textures basically for the child to touch, feel, that.
Yeah. So what we'll do, Anita, that right now I'll just stop sharing the screen, because I think we might have Dr. Prasanna back here with us. So let us actually invite her. And Dr. Prasanna, good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon, Dr. Shambhavi. So nice to see you all here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a friend of Sew a Gift. And 18 years in Thane is a very long time. So I'm sure you're very well known, well established. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your work before we share about the presentations and the gifts that we have made for you? Please share something about your work, please.
Yes. So I am basically a gynecologist practicing in Thane. So I am very attached to the senior citizens and the small babies. Okay. So regarding the senior citizens, yes, always dreamt about starting a geriatric home and doing whatever possible for them. That's how I came up with the geriatric home. I know Geeta, I know Dr. Shambhavi, Anita for quite some time now. They have been making quite a lot of things for me. And this time they surprised me with a few tips for my geriatric group. And all my friends and my well wishers are so happy to see those products. They have come out so well with wonderful coats, and with wonderful colors. Yeah, they're very nice.
So, Dr. Prasanna, I'm going to, sorry, interrupt you here. And I would like to share my screen and share the things which we've made. And I would like your, what should I say, your statements or on those, right, as we go about, so that can give us more an opportunity to talk about how you felt about all these
Yes, sure,
various
sure.
gifts. So
Yes.
let's, yes,
Yeah.
Dr. Prasanna, this is where, so I've put this nice stethoscope out here to
Yes, so
indicate.
nice. So nice. Yeah.
Tell us about this logo which is here,
Yes,
Dr.
yes.
Prasanna. Tell us about
See,
that.
this was the first product which Geeta and the team made for me. This is for my antenatal class that is called as First Blessings. And this is the logo of my prenatal classes and the logo which is so close to my heart. The lady in the center with the flower and, the bright colors and the positivity that's there in the logo. And Geeta could do wonderful job. She could really do justice to this logo, I must say. See, it's not easy making a logo for anybody because the intricate details, you don't get it in the embroidery. And she's done
Right.
a wonderful job. She made a kit actually, the antenatal kit for my patients. And
Yes.
this kit is consisting of a bib for the babies, a small pillow, and yes, this is what. And she has taken such a wonderful cloth. The quality of the cloth, the print of the cloth, it is so soothing for the eyes, for the baby, for the mother, and for whoever is witnessing this. And it has got breastfeeding gown. That's a very innovative product. I didn't know about it unless Geeta explained to me that these days, ladies don't prefer wearing a sari or a achal. So they wear a t-shirt or a kurta. So if they have to feed in a railway station or a public place, an airport, they can just wear this breastfeeding gown over them and feed the baby very comfortably and confidently and use this gown as a sheet over the baby when the baby sleeps because it has got the breast milk fragrance which is very soothing to the baby. It puts the baby to good sleep. That's a very good concept and very innovative, in fact, and it's so neatly made. My patients just love this product. It's very beautiful. Thank you,
Thank,
Geeta. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much.
thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for that feedback, Dr. Prasanna, about your patients. I was actually going to ask you, do you have any stories to share with us where any feedback came back from them?
Yes.
Did you have anything to share with us?
Yeah. See, generally, what happens, if the baby is just fed a formula milk and they are put to sleep, they are very agitated because the formula milk, that is easily available. Baby cannot sleep after taking that. Now, when the mother is encouraged to breastfeed, see, it is work from the baby's side or the suckling, so it induces sleep. And then you put this gown over the baby. The mother's fragrance is there with the baby, and it is an uninterrupted sleep, a blissful sleep for the baby. That's what goes with this breastfeeding gown. I must say that.
Thank you so much. Geeta, please talk to us about this Diwali gift which
Yes,
Dr. Prasanna wanted you to make.
yes.
Yeah, this was last year when Diwali was approaching. Prasanna ma'am wanted some gifts for her friends, so she asked me, what can you make for my friends?" So I said, "We have this kind of a bag. I have one bag with me," and I showed her. This is the kind of a bag that I made for her. It has lots of pockets in it. So usually when we go to buy vegetables, the vendor gives everything together, the beans and the chilies and the tomatoes, and if the tomatoes are underneath finished, by the time you come home it will be all pulp, and segregating the beans and the chilies is all a big major task. So when we have these compartments, it was easy for us to segregate, and it makes life a lot easy. So when I showed this idea to Dr. Prasanna, she was very happy. She said, please make this for my friends too. And I made it for them.
For the Diwali 2019.
And Dr. Shambhi, I must
Yes.
say that this product, the bag came at the time when in Mumbai, the plastic covers were
bag.
banned, and it came at the right time in Mumbai. And my friends just loved it, and they are using, even still, they are using it, Yeah. Thank you
Right.
once again, Geeta, for that wonderful thing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving us the opportunity.
Right. So, Dr. Prasanna, I'm just going to quickly run through the next set of pictures
Yes.
so that our audience can see, and then I will stop the screen sharing and then talk to you more about this. So, this is a book is a dream you hold in your hands. These are reading pillows which we've made, which people can see on our website or Facebook or Insta and LinkedIn also. And these are again words. This is some applique work which has been done. And I love to read before I sleep. It's much more fun than counting sheep. Follow the light within you to lead to happiness. One who holds your hand when you need the most is family. Then be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. These were actually done for a particular cause, and I've now stopped. I would like you to tell us about more about what the cause was, and later on we'll also share in the link how people can actually meet up with you and work towards this. Please share with us, Dr. Prasanna.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Shambhi. As I said, the senior citizens.
Are you frozen, Dr. Prasanna? Yeah, sorry, Dr. Prasanna. Okay, the net seems to be a little dicey today. All right, so we'll just wait for her to come back to us.
Yeah.
So okay, maybe I'll remove her from the screen for now. And so we are doing like a flashback back and forth. Okay, no, she's here. She's here.
So, am I all?
Yes, Dr. Prasanna, please
Yes.
start
Okay, the
from
internet
where
is
you
quite
started speaking.
unstable.
I
Yes,
know, I know.
yes,
Yes, please go ahead.
yes,
Please
yes.
tell us about
Yeah.
yeah.
So the newborn babies as well as the old age patients, these are my close to my heart actually. So when I started the geriatric center for the senior citizens, I said I want some products which is made out of love and passion. So Geeta gave me some ideas. Okay, we will come up with the reading cushions. We can come up with the organizers. See, because the senior citizens, they are very finicky about where they keep their spectacles, their pen, their charger, toothbrush, the comb. So the organizers, it's a beautiful thing that you can offer to them. And it is embroidered so well with the passionate quotes. The quotes were selected by me and Geeta. And we said, okay, these quotes should be coming on the organizers. So you can see it is so beautifully embroidered on the organizers. And these we will be keeping at the bedside of each patient where they will be keeping their personal items so that they need not really look for it. Okay. So that's how the organizers have come out very well. Now, the reading corner. See, I personally feel the senior citizens should be given a corner where they can just laze around. They can read a book of their choice. It could be a tinkle, yeah, or it could even be just a champak or something like that. So, for the reading corner, we have given the reading cushions so that they can read a book. And in case if they feel sleepy, they can sleep, keep the book in the pocket of that reading cushion. And the reading cushions also have got lovely coats and such colors, beautiful colors, I must say. Even we love those reading cushions. So
So
these
I'm
two
going to
products
share.
have come out so well. Everyone is asking about this product.
Thank you, Dr. Prasanna. I'm going to actually share the pictures. Thank you for sending that to us in time today. I'm just going to share the pictures of how you have placed them and
Yes,
how they look so lovely. Just give me a second, please. I'm
yes,
just
yes,
going to.
yes, yes, yeah.
Yes. Is that right, Dr. Prasanna?
Yes, so this is the reading
Wow.
corner, and you can
Ah,
see the books that have been organized and the cushions which have been placed so rightly with the books inside those reading pillows. And it is amazing. This corner, my children also come and sit and they enjoy. So I thought I must share these pics with you all that it has
Oh,
come out
thanks.
so very lively. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is a closer picture of and you've put
the
Malgudi
reading position.
Adventures and
Yes,
very a
yes,
variety for everyone. And then, of course,
yes,
you've shared these lovely pictures with where on the
yes,
chair in
yes,
the lawn, you put
yes.
these lovely
And
cane chairs.
yeah, yeah. This is another reading corner in my lawn where,
Mm.
anybody can just sit and laze around, read a book. So it has come out very well, Geeta. I must really thank you for this.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The
Yeah.
So,
quotations that you gave were so very beautiful, and it was I love this the most because this
Yes,
is
yes, yes. So this was like, my own pet Einstein, Ainu, and there's a face of Ainu on this pillow, and the quote is so appropriate. Families, anyone who loves you unconditionally. Geeta, this came as a surprise to me. In fact, really the most favorable item for me, actually, and the color combination as well. Yeah, it's beautiful. Thanks for this. Thanks, really.
thank you, Dr. Prasanna. So, actually, with that, we wish to thank you for being our friend of Sewer Gift, our customer, our well wisher. Thank you so very much. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. And before you leave us, I would definitely like to ask you, what is it about Sewer Gift which makes you come back to us again and again?
Yeah. See, regarding sewer gift, it is so personal. Like if you go to a gift shop, you go to a mall and you want to buy something, sometimes it comes out, it's so common. You may find it in somebody's house and there is nothing personal about it. When it is sewer gift, it becomes very personal. The product really comes out well because we have thought about a person and we have made something for that person. So the choice of the colors, the product detail, the codes, everything comes out well. And what is so great about this team? They put in their own creativity into it. What ideas I gave, it comes more above that. Geeta and Anita and Dr. Shambhavi, you add more colors to it. You make it more beautiful. I just give you a little idea and then you come out very nicely. That's what is so special about Sewer Gift.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Dr. Prasanna, because
Thank you, Dr. Prasanna.
we sit and brainstorm and we keep working on it together.
Yes.
And then when the person who's receiving and who's actually paying for it says that it was more than what they expected, I think we have achieved what we
Exactly.
wanted to do. So
Exactly.
thank you very much for that. And I'll once again, I thank Geeta for having such a good friend as Dr. Prasanna. So we have got
I'm really
somebody more
fortunate.
than a friend.
Yeah. I'm
And
really
Thanks,
fortunate to have
Geeta.
a friend like Dr. Prasanna, and it is always a pleasure to make gifts for her because I know now I think I know a little bit about her. So her likes, her dislikes, and her choice of colors. So it's very, I'm always waiting to make something new for her.
Yes. So now we will think about a next product. Yes, Geeta?
of
Yeah.
course.
Yes. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you,
it was
Dr.
a
Prasanna.
pleasure. Yeah, it
Thank
was
Thank
you.
you,
a
Dr.
pleasure to be
Prasanna.
with you, all of you. And thank you and have a nice day. Okay?
Yeah, you too. Thank you
Thank you,
very
Dr.
much.
Prasanna.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
So that was some very good cheer for the festive season. And I think we can give ourselves a pat in the back. And you know what? In somewhere all this, we forgot that we've completed 4 years now. I
4 years just ran
Yes,
past.
where did it go? But when you look at all the work which we've done, so many customers we've had, and so many new friends, so many new products, I think we are in a good space. We are in a, and I'm very happy to be a partner in creativity with both of you. So it wouldn't have been possible without. I know it sounds like my Oscar speech, but then
No, the thing is mutual. Let me tell you that.
so let us, Anita, you're saying something,
No,
or
the
should
thing
we
is,
go back?
the learning never stops. Every day we're doing something new or brainstorming about something new, be it stitch artist or some new thing that we've learned there, or some new way of doing something better. So that never stops. I guess that's one thing that keeps going, like
True, very
for
true.
us.
So I'm
It's
going to
never.
share our screen again, where we were talking about the sensory blanket that we worked on. And from the sensory blanket, let's move on to these are some shapes which were made on felt so that it can be used for children And I want to show the next slide also, where you can, it's like a Velcro. You can put on the shape itself. You can help the child decide. This can be used by, like I said, by children, by any children, or just for fun. Or you can have a speed game with the children, who picks up, and you can keep these shapes inside this pocket out here. This yellow color is a pocket where it can be kept. And this is completely adaptable. So anybody who wants can order in the sizes which they like, and the shapes which they would like to have it in. The lap quilt, Anita, you were mentioning earlier about the wheelchair bound. So this was a lap quilt which was made so that when people are, or if they're on a wheelchair and they need a quilt or a shawl, it doesn't have to trail down onto the floor. And if you remember, Anita, this is one of the first things which we did. Maybe it was 2016, December.
Yeah, along with, I think these are the initial projects.
Yes, this was one of our initial projects, yes. And this is, it was a Christmas gift. So friends keep you warm. It was just a simple thing which we wrote out here. This is the lap quilt. The next is our hand warmer. Geeta, I think you should take over the conversation on hand warmers, especially speaking about Varun. So
Yes.
people tell me.
He loved this, and last year during this time I had gone there and I was feeling so cold, and he was telling me, "Ma, you're forgetting your own hand warmers. Why don't you put it in the microwave, put it in your pocket, and let's go out?" And I was, I was really happy that it is so useful, and he's still using it. It's almost 3-4 years now, and it is something which is very, very useful where the temperature is really low, and it's a fantastic gift, not only for the weather purpose. Even if you have a sinus, or if you have a throat pain or something, you can just keep it, and it makes you feel warm. It's one of the best products I feel that we came up with.
Yeah, so this is, you can keep it in the microwave, heat it for 30 seconds, and then use it, like Geeta said, for sinus or for a sore spot, or just to keep your hands warm, especially when you come from outside. And I added it here today because I think this is something special which anybody can use, especially if you have senior citizens, and you don't have to be in a really cold climate. Even if you're in an AC atmosphere and they feel cold, you can just heat this up and give it to them. Let us look at, wow, we've reached the end of our session. How good is that? Yes, so Anita, you go now. Anita.
Yes, great pleasure. Like, apart from the ordinary things that we do on a daily basis, be a tote bag, an organizer, doing something relate for the special love, I think it really, it makes you feel, that kind of gives you a soul satisfaction, I must say. For me, I guess the sensory blanket was very close to my heart. Like when I made that, and when I gave it to the child, I think I was,
my dear partners, I reminded you, but you forgot to remind me just now. This is something, the last of our products that we have made. Actually, we are just working on this. Yeah, this is a work in progress. This is a special incontinence undergarment for senior citizen, or for maybe for pregnant mothers, or for anybody who needs it. We are working. It's a work in progress. And would you like to tell more about it? The PUL which we use, Geeta, would you like to tell more about the material which is in? Anita, would you like to tell more about this?
Yeah, what we've done is we've taken a ready-made panty and tried to put in layers. Layers, like, not only, it's like not only on the bottom part, so that it just stays there, doesn't move. So we're just trying to work out on the layers with PUL, with flannel, and with a piece of towel. They're all like very absorbent, and the PUL at the end, so that the water doesn't seep through. So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make the layers not too bulky, and
Yes.
we're just trying.
It should be comfortable. It should be comfortable also. End of the day, when the person is wearing it, he should be comfortable, and it should be very easy to use and easy to wash, and it should be affordable too, because buying Pampers every now and then, it might not be so very cheap for everybody. And this kind of stuff is very good. I feel it's very innovative, and I hope that we come out with a beautiful stuff.
So I think that this will not replace an adult diaper in that sense, but definitely for small durations or for people who are just little worried about little incontinence, I think it would be an ideal solution for them. And I had called out to you, Geeta, because if you remember, you'd sourced the PUL material for us, and that is how we started working on the project. So let's look at the new year 2021 in a positive way. We've had a very good year. We've had lovely feedback, especially from our customers in all our live sessions and whatever reviews we've received. All the products that we've made for fur babies or for humans, I think they've been received very well. And I think our passion shows in what work which we do. So let's sign off for now. It's almost for 32 minutes since we've been here. We never realize how it is because it's always a party. Any last things that you want to say, Geeta, before we leave?
It's every day when I get up in the morning, the first thing comes to my mind is what is a new project that I'm doing, and I'm so happy. I look forward to do something new, something different with different kinds of material, and it gives us a lot of happiness when we come out with a nice, good gift and the smile on the customer's face when they take it from us. So it's always a pleasure for us.
Anita?
Same here. Big thanks to Dr. Prasanna. Geeta, we envy you for all the good fabric that you have in India. Same thing. I also look forward to any tips, anything anybody's doing something new, what's new from your end, from your end. So it's always a learning, and I guess that's what keeps us going. And thanks to you both for driving me to do come up with new things all the time. So thanks again, partners.
Partners in creativity. 3 cheers to us. Sew a Gift today in UAE and India, and hopefully available in more places in the world. Let's see what we are able to do with it. We have our website, www.sewagift.com. The phone numbers, the WhatsApp numbers are available. We are available on Insta, on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Pinterest. And we have a page on LinkedIn. Please go ahead and like them, share them, and keep yourself updated. And try and challenge us with any new products that you think we should be doing. Special love or special love. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye for now. Bye.